If you bring my worry out, you will struggle to put it back.
As a proper Isoko man, we'll just entertain. After you drink Pami, finish. And a dog ate your passport. How do you want to react, sir? So what are you reading this time?
A book I need to read. He Loves Me Not. So it's a book that's helpful tips on finding, nurturing, and coping with love.
The dog ate my passport. So wait. Now, because of what happened, you're
Yes.
trying to look for love.
Yes.
The dog ate my passport.
I need some tutorial.
All right. I don't think anyone will do justice to this kind of conversation if we don't have like a thought party, right?
Yes,
He's
we
gonna
need one.
make sure he dissects, he gives us his insights. Now, the reason why we need him is because he's a communicator.
Yes.
He's a director. He is a script writer. He is a father, as a husband. He's a great guy. So it's only proper that we have him to talk about the dog in my past.
He has a long line experience of relationships and superstitions and love. So welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Mr. Daniel Omena. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Welcome to Wedding Sitting Podcast.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Now, Mr. Daniel, in your case, you've actually experienced, relationships in different forms, not as just a person, but as an expert, right? You've canceled, you've talked to people, you've heard stories in this kind of subject matter, which is the dog ate my passport.
Do you have to do it in that
Keep
tone?
singing.
Now, the dog eating your passport in a time that is so important in your life. And it's not just, it's a destination wedding that's all expense paid. Friends and family are traveling to Spain to have this nice experience.
Yeah, can you imagine?
What would you do? How would you cancel? How would you advise? What would you say?
Well, it just depends on how they took it the first place. Like a dog eating the passport, like what have you guys been feeding the dog all this while? Like, I don't get it.
That's what I'm saying. What did you feed the dog?
Like, you've been cutting passports into the dog's bowl all this while. Like, I don't get it. But seriously, I think it would depend on whose dog was it, right?
Right.
Because if the man is a very superstitious person and it's the girl's dog, you're like, okay, maybe the dog doesn't want us together, and vice versa. Or if it's the guy's dog and the dog ate the girl's passport, you're like, okay, maybe this is a sign from heaven that this wedding is not supposed to be.
Let make it more interesting. Now, as an American, as a Nigerian, African. Now, what would be the advice? How would you react to it as an American?
Unfortunate, you kept the passport in the wrong place, so let's go get another one.
Yep, that's me.
Because you said something about whose dog is it? At that stage of relationship, right? Relationship couples are so quick to put blames on each other's, right? So as for you, how do you think it's going to put a strain on the relationship? As far as you see, it's your dog. I told you I didn't want a dog. It could either be the guy or the girl who will put the blame on each other, and that would cause a strain between each other before they travel. So how do couples like that handle that situation? And how would you advise them?
When it comes to weddings, most men are more laid back about weddings, and what it's about is the women that go all gung-ho about it being the special day in their life. I remember talking to my wife, and she was like, so as a kid, you didn't imagine your wedding day? Like, no.
I mean, I imagined it too.
Like, that's these girls, mostly
Serious
females that do that.
Like about 4 of them.
Yeah, women like, I'm going to wear this dress. So the guy will not be fazed by it as much as his bride will be. But at that point, you now need to trust that we are both in this together. We both want this.
Yes.
And then you work through it.
Yeah.
So you're sounding very normal. I don't like the way you're sounding normal.
He doesn't like normal.
No one eats passport
So
and
mind
you act
him.
normal. Now, where you from Africa? Where you from originally?
I'm from Delta State in Nigeria.
Delta State. Are you from Agbo or you're from
I'm
Ishekiri?
Isoko. My mom is Ishekiri, yeah.
Okay. Now, as a proper Isoko man, we'll just entertain. After you drink Pami, finish. And a dog ate your passport. How do you want to react?
Okay, firstly, we're in Houston, in Texas.
I was gonna say, don't tell me you boy
You
that
cannot
dog,
bring my
but
worry.
okay.
If you bring my worry out, you will struggle to put it back.
Bros, let's go.
Speak your mind.
Talk your mind. Let's go.
Let's not do that. So really, if that thing happened in Nigeria, like I know, like a friend of mine, he had bought this nice ring for his fiance, like they were ready to get married,
Right.
and she goes out with her friends, and they were robbed, and the first thing the thieves took was the engagement ring. That was like the most expensive thing he had ever bought in his life.
Is that a sign?
Exactly. He said, like, that's the sign. Let's go and talk to pastor. And like, he's just thieves. That thing. He said, no, there's something beyond that. If you're very superstitious, everything points to something. Yeah.
Right.
So that's where the problem might be. But I like in this case, they could overcome it and no fingers were pointed.
Especially if it's a situation whereby the guy has been like having doubts about proposing, or perhaps he proposed like 2-3 times and the guy's like, no, I have the sugar daddy I'm dealing with and I don't know if I'm ready, I'm enjoying the money. Mind your business.
He's making faces.
So, and in that situation, sometimes you see, like, you experience a lot of signs and, you know, you have to think through when you're getting married, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're choosing that partner. So when things like that happens and superstition comes in, like a lot of signs will come in. So like, how do you mentally as a guy, you know, how does guy, like let's go into guys' mind psychologically, because I will never understand you guys' mind.
Please,
Let's
don't
first of
try.
all put that out there. Maybe
You
this is why
understand
your
my
book.
mind.
It's a maze. Don't
Wait,
try.
we're not talking about you and your glasses. Hold on. So it's like, how do you get it? What do men think about? Like what's the thought process in that situation?
Hate.
Like
Disgust.
on the dog, right?
Evil. Not just think of strong.
What's the thought process as far as why all these things happen? Especially if your mom is like, are you sure about this girl? Or especially if like your family are like, I don't know. But and then things like that happens. Like as a man and you're sure about this person, how do you handle that?
So psychology of men, basically, we have our thought process, everything in man's mind is in several boxes.
Wow.
So your family's in the
I'm
box, your finances in the box, your relationship or your religion is in another box. And those boxes are independent of each other. So
Right.
if your fiance misbehaves, you deal with your fiance's misbehavior and put it back in the box and walk away. But women are not so. Women, your thought process, everything is
That
like
one is in a basic.
say bowl of spaghetti. It's like
bowl.
it's like so the relationship is affecting your finances, affecting your relationship with your father, and then the church, and then back to what you will wear to hang out with your girls.
Right.
Everything is one long string. So if a woman will see that kind of situation, like, okay, if the dog will eat her passport, that means there's something wrong. There's something I wasn't seeing that Providence is trying to get me to see. But the guy, like I said earlier, I was like, okay, the passport, how do we fix it, right? Like you said, I saw on a series recently, I don't know if it's Netflix or whatever, Prime, we have too many of them.
Yeah.
And there's a show, and a girl fainted just before she said, I do. In fact, they gave you the whole,
Fainted, K.
yes, anxiety, like she just said, I don't feel so good. And then she hit the floor, right?
Nice.
And like you said, the guy had proposed like 3-4 times before she said yes. So like, okay, you didn't want to marry me and you faked a fainting spell right at this time you're supposed to marry me, right? To say I do. And so there was that back and forth. But he now found out that she had been taking Xanax or something, right? So obviously she was in trepidation about the whole getting married. She had what did men say we have commitment phobia. She was
Right, but also in that case too, sometimes the devil doesn't like happiness. The devil doesn't like good things.
So the devil
when
is the
I
dog.
haven't
Wait,
spoken
hold
to the
on.
devil before, so
The
I wouldn't know.
devil,
I don't want to get
the devil
spiritual here,
entered the dog
but
to eat
I don't
the
wanna-
passport.
Hold on.
The dog has
So
a
because
the
devil-
dog has a
hold on,
bandage.
Wait, your devil was on his own and dog
on.
was on his own. Now you
Devil
now
will
put
collect the basketballs today. So like when you are
Devil.
happy,
Oh, God.
when you are happy, and we know I don't know if are you a Christian?
Yes, I am.
I'm a Christian. So like when you're happy and you know things like you're going through another phase in your life. You know, we all know that getting married, having kids, that's another blessing that you know a lot of people don't really like. People take it for granted. Do you
it's
get?
a lot of work too.
Yeah, it's yeah. I'm not there yet, but I do understand that. Like, yeah, in that situation, that's what happens. But I do feel like when the devil sees that everything is going so well, it would tempt you and it would challenge you, in that situation. Like you said, like the girl fainting, she probably was just overwhelmed, and then something just happened. A dog eating a passport probably is just like that sign of like, are you sure you want to be with this person, or are you sure this is the one for you?
Yeah.
What maybe perhaps that person is for you. Perhaps that you've prayed about it and God is like, this is for you, but the devil is like, I don't know about God. Let me see. You know, the devil plays with you like
What
that.
about if the dog just needs to go? Like you are
Hey,
making,
go on,
it's not hard. Like,
yeah, but
what
I
if
feel like
the
a dog that you've had for how
the
long?
moment the
You've
dog
had the
needs
dog
to,
for how
you
long
have,
now?
you make tea. Let me tell you, my love. You know? Yeah,
So we're passing the dog dates to him
there's
now.
Spain.
No,
Yeah, he's
Spain
the-
is involved. We don't go
he's
to
the
Spain
dog.
every time. Spain is once in a lifetime.
Is it wait Spain? Is that the country that they have that water that you get on the boat and you not get?
Don't worry,
not
you
jump?
get there. When you go there, you
that's
see
it.
it. It's not me that explaining for you.
See my life.
So
I need to
Spain
travel.
is not Spain is not everywhere you go.
Have you
every
been
time.
to Spain?
I've been to Spain.
Oh yeah, continue.
I went to Barcelona, man.
I guess it's for soccer. Continue.
Now, you go to Spain and you know that it's a very beautiful place.
Yes.
Expensive as well.
Yeah.
Now, this is an all expense paid. And I'm hearing, don't eat my passport. Someone has to eat you. I don't know. So you can feel the pain. Because you cannot, on my special
For me,
day.
I think it's a test for love, though. In the love, like in
Exactly.
the relationship.
Test.
I was
Who is
about to
testing me?
say that,
I
Abby.
think it's a test.
So the silver lining here, like in the story we just talked about, is
Yeah.
that the girl fainted and they took her to the hospital and they found out that she had a tumor,
Ha.
right, in that brain. But it was benign, right? So they could
Right.
take it out.
Right.
But that minute, at that point, she now said, I don't want to lose you. She was the one that now found out, like, I'm really in love with you. It would hurt me if I died or if I couldn't have a future with you. So in this case, the girl and the passport and the dog eating passport or the eating dog, whatever. So whatever.
The
you
dog
find
eating
out
the
that, okay, this situation is a time for us to reevaluate how much we mean to each other and how much this
Right
coming
there and there,
together
just
was.
take me
Yeah,
to the court.
Mr. Daniel,
Yeah,
You don't
let's
need
get
wedding.
married.
The way you are talking like a lover boy.
I'm a romantic.
See, lover boys and lover girls.
You're a very
They
romantic
recognize
guy.
each other.
Would you keep quiet?
Relax.
Which lover
Dog
boy?
eater. Hold on.
So you guys know yourself.
Yeah, no, my wife is watching.
Yes, I know your wife is watching. But I just feel like there's more to these conversations as much as we have different sides and
Yeah, perspective,
perspective. But in this case, to be honest, any woman, there's some times I saw one video where an MC did a game and with the result of that game, the game led to them dropping the cake.
Nothing
Yes,
beats it.
they played a game whereby someone dropped the cake, right, and the cake went down. That's their first cake.
What kind of expensive game is that? Do you know how much cake is in wedding?
Thank God you say
It's like
expensive.
$2,000 to $3,000.
The MC will not get his balance.
No, he will
Huh.
get. So he
will
did
not get
it. So this is it. He put it as a content on social media.
Yeah.
And he got a lot of engagement.
Of course.
And I see that a lot of people say, "Don't take life too serious." The wife didn't feel any pressure about
With a
it.
$2,000 cake.
Everything is fine.
Yeah.
And for me, as a professional MC, I just feel like maybe we learned from it, and he'll do better next time.
Yeah.
And that's where I took it from. But people thought I was being too serious. But in this case, maybe leave my opinion aside. Eating a passport before my wedding day, even if it's a month or 2 months, it's not something I'm going to take lightly. I
Yeah.
will not sleep. I will go on the streets and
Right.
drag anybody. that's
Especially
owing
how
me money.
chaotic it
So what
is
we
to
did to the
get a
dog?
new passport.
With the dog,
Yeah.
I will bear malice with that dog. That dog will never see. When you say you give the dog side treatment, I will
Yeah.
give that dog that side.
Take that dog far away from
Like
me for now.
sometimes
For at least
I'll
another
just,
2
see,
weeks.
let me tell you what I'll just sometimes I'll just take the dog and just throw outside and forget it outside.
Animal
Something
rights,
like that.
Animal rights guys are watching.
No, it's not. I think I
cruel.
forgot. I was thinking about
Yeah.
the
No,
problem.
but this is what dogs do though. They eat couches. This is what they do.
But I'm just saying how I might react. And
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
will
your
not- will
reaction.
think that I'm overreacting,
Yeah.
but it hurts me because I know there's some people that it hurts so much.
Yeah.
But as much as we're trying to understand from a different point of
From a
view,
different point of view,
the happy ending for that dog was
Happy
Sorry.
What did
ending for the dog.
No, I don't
Wait,
think you want to
hold
put that.
on.
I don't think you want to put that out there.
No.
Wait, you know you're not supposed to say it like
No,
that.
I said
happy
the-
ending for the dog or the end of the dog.
No, happy ending. The dog had a happy ending, right?
Happy ending. The dog.
The story ended well. Let's move past the dog.
Correct my English, sir.
No, we have moved
What
on.
is
This one?
No, guys. What is the difference between the story ended well and happy ending? What's the difference?
The story ended well. Period.
Happy
There's no
ending,
happy.
You said the dog had a happy
The dog had a
ending.
happy ending. As how.
But with that being said, you know,
Yes.
the story of the dog happy
This-
ended well.
The story of the dog happy ended well.
That's all I can say.
Let me help you.
Yes.
The story ended well. Period.
happy ending.
With that.
Yeah.
But what we're just trying to say is that the dog got his own passport.
Yeah.
Made it to the event.
Puppy that passport. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, made it to the event. But in the Nigerianness of us, we are superstitious.
Very.
We don't take this lightly. And I think a lot of young Africans, first generation African Americans, some of these superstitions are being passed on to this generation.
Certainly.
Yes.
And we don't let it go. You know, my mom told me that if you look in a certain way, you will see spirit.
Yes.
You know, if you look something, and I've tried it a lot in America, I don't see spirit. You know, maybe if I treat in Nigeria,
Go and drink your village.
you know, my village. But you know, a lot of these things have been passed on. So we have these fears, you know, that some bad omen has happened.
Yeah.
We see it in horror movies too. Something happened in a particular, and it's a generational occurrence. You know,
Yeah.
so don't blame us when we feel certain way, because it's just been
It's a
it's
generation.
a generation
Yeah.
transition of, you
Transition,
know,
yeah.
myth or reality. We don't know what it is.
Yeah.
A dog eating
And
my
as an
passport-
African, we're full of myth. We're full of superstition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
If I was in that situation, honestly, I'll just go into fasting and praying. Like, Baba God, what are you saying?
That's true.
Like,
Oh,
is this
you're
really
so
for me?
scared.
Am I making the right decision? Because remember, you're traveling. Like, this is like a destination wedding. You're spending a lot of money.
Maybe
And,
it turn
you
out
know-
that the dog eating my passport means it doesn't want me to go there.
Yeah, because that's what I'll be thinking. Like, maybe
know,
I'm not
you
supposed
do-
to go
you
there.
have
Maybe
a
we should
point,
just
yeah.
stay in our street and just have a party and that's it. Maybe I should just go to Nigeria and go and do a Owambe party. Maybe
You
I'm
still
just
have to
saying.
fly to Nigeria though.
Right?
You
Yeah,
have to fly,
true.
though.
But
But Nigeria's not a bad
two
idea.
things jump out of me about this story. Firstly, like you said, the superstitious angle where maybe the universe is trying to say something
Yeah.
that had been too hard of hearing and not heard all this while,
True.
that we have to take a pause and look at the relationship. And secondly, maybe it's a chance for you to see your partner and see how him or her can solve problems,
Yeah.
how you guys
Okay.
can
Yes,
communicate in
that's
a
a good
crisis,
point of view.
and how you
Yeah.
can build from a crisis. Because honestly,
Yeah.
if you've been married for a minute, you know the marriage is like one crisis after the other. You're like,
Yeah.
you have to have fires every day. So maybe that crisis was to teach them to build
Patience.
resilience,
Resilience, yeah.
and be a team as they go through their life together, right?
Like, is he the kind of person that, like, how does he handle conflicts like that?
Exactly.
Like, is he the kind of person that is calm? Like, is he going to yell at you through the process? Or is he going to hold your hands?
Yeah, so I dated somebody. I was coming from abroad, and she was supposed to pick me up at the airport, and something happened, and I got arrested. And she's like, "How'd you get arrested when you're coming from abroad?" Blah, 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 blah. And then she goes back to her house.
Just like that?
Yeah, she
Anger
left me there.
management 101.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She left me there.
So
Yeah.
you've been in the police before. So you're confessing to us.
Let's not put our country out there. Because I was about to say something about the Nigerian police. They'll be waiting for me at the airport if I say that.
So, your book, it says,
Okay.
he loves me not. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
And you know how in 2025, dating world is tough. I'm not like
I wouldn't know that, sorry.
You know.
I wouldn't know that too, sir, as well.
Hey, rub it in my face.
I
now.
okay.
don't know
What
you're
kind of
talking
gang
about.
is
It's
this?
all right.
This is ganging up on me. If he sings that song one more time.
It's okay.
So, what makes a man fall in love? Like in that situation, dog seats, passport, a different type of situation. Like, what are the criteria that a man put together to say, I'm in love with this woman?
I think one of the most important things I say when I hear women ask me that question is this. Men don't choose the woman they want to be with. They choose the woman they think they can't be without.
Oh!
Right?
Dropping gems.
Oh my God.
Larry, why come you didn't say that one?
I can't say it. I don't have the sense for it. Jesus Christ.
Continue.
So it's important for you, as in
Let,
when you...
let me say I should just say it.
Okay.
Men don't want to stay with the person they want to stay without or be without.
Be without.
Yeah. I
Men
said
usually
rubbish, but
don't choose the woman they want to be with. They choose the one they think they can't be without.
Wow.
So you have to prove that you have value. A lot of women these days, they tell you that, oh, I don't want to be used, but doesn't that make you useless? Because if the man needs you in his life as his helper, as his partner, he needs to be able to rely on you for certain things, and vice
Like,
versa.
come to his house and cook for him and wash plates.
Not necessarily.
And wash his clothes.
I don't think.
So just like that, you are valuable.
I don't think the
Abby,
modern woman wants to be with a
true
man.
No, wait.
No.
It's like Abby needs a hug.
No.
It's not about me. This is not about
You
me.
need a pet.
This is not about
That will
me.
eat
Okay.
your passport.
No, it's about value. Value
Yeah.
for every man is not about who comes to cook.
Right.
Yeah, I know men who, when I was dating, I knew women that walk into my apartment like, I can't do this. Why? Because you're too neat and organized. So it's a problem.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah, because they don't want that pressure.
Yeah.
So it's about value for this man. Too many of us, men inclusive, are looking for someone to scratch an itch why they are not willing to scratch the other person's.
Yes.
Because so marriage and love basically is more about giving than getting.
Then gets it.
Yeah. So what is this for? Someone had told a friend of mine, okay, if I marry, what's my win? It's not a competition. So when you love someone, you're more interested in giving than getting. So if you have two people who are interested in giving to each other and pouring into each other, you don't have that problem of
So
what value.
I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about how Omena met his wife. So imagine you're his wife and I'm Omena. Just see how you talk to him. Hi, my name is Omena. Say your name.
Hi. What's your wife's name?
What's your wife's name?
Fatima.
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 Say, hi, my name is Omena.
Hi, I'm Fatima.
Fatima, I just want to let you know that in life, we need to understand perspective. Perspective is about you being, no be so Fatima, do now.
Okay,
Do
sorry.
it.
Oh, yeah. Do it again.
In life, you just have to know that life is all about building trust. And I'm your trust. And with me, you can trust and you will never lost.
Are you sure? How am I sure? Are you a 50-50 guy?
I'm a 100% guy.
Are you a responsible guy?
I will be responsible for your life.
When it all falls down, how do you handle it?
I will hand if the dog eat your passport, I will provide you 5 passports.
You can't get 5 passports. There are 4 illegal passports there.
Thank you so much, David.
Thank you
Daniel.
so much.
Thank you so much. You've been very
Yeah.
helpful, insightful. And we love your book and we hope to get some more of your inspirational thoughts.
More insight,
and
for
insight.
definitely.
Well, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, I'm
It
glad
was
you have fun.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
you-
All right,
Relax.
ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back as we go on a rest break.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe, guys, please.
All right, welcome back to Wedding City Podcast. That was very, very insightful.
I learned a lot.
Educative.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's good to get a different opinion from another married man that has so many experience and has a lot of information.
No, but I also learned from you. You've been a single woman too as well.
You did. What did you learn?
You just said something about, about life. And
About
what
life.
You've been through. You've been through a lot.
So the summary is the dog hates passport. In my opinion, I feel like in that situation, I would study how the guy handled the situation. I'm not getting rid of the dog, because that's our dog. That's our first baby. And seeing how that man interacts with me and the dog determines how I really feel. Like, it just shows the kind of husband you be in that marriage.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's all about conflict resolution. What's
Conflict
your timeline
resolution,
of
100%.
how you can resolve cases and
Yes.
what kind of temperament would you
Yes.
act or reflect towards me when you are on the edge.
When you're on the edge, yes.
I want
yes.
to know that you are a man that knows how to control
Control.
his environment. I also want to know
Yeah.
you're a woman that know how to be supportive when
Yeah.
I'm on the edge too as well.
Yeah.
That way we can have a peaceful and blissful marriage.
Blissful marriage,
And
yeah.
guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the Wedding Season podcast is all about. We talk about issues. We talk about creative ways of resolution. We talk
Mm-hmm.
about topics, myth, superstition, real talks, and we digest it. We just want to understand better. And
Yes,
we make it fun.
100%.
We make it lively And we are your hosts for
So much
Winning
vibe.
City Podcast. And thank you so much, Abby, for making it work.
Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe on TikTok. Don't forget to like us on Instagram.
Yes, ma'am.
We are all over the social media. And if you do have an opinion, don't forget to comment on our YouTube.
Yes, ma'am.
We are reading it. And on our next episode, we will address that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.